it's Gwen again. Although we are so ready to say goodbye to 2020, there are a few last things we need to remember. First of all, along with all the bad, there were also good things. And with that thought in mind, I want to flip through my 2020 bullet journal so that I can see the good with the bad, look at what worked, what didn't work, and what I want to do moving forward in my next journal. So, I hope you come along for the ride with me, and let's just get right to flipping. At the beginning of 2020, I decided on color-themed sections for my bullet journal. My opening/setup section was all black and white. As you will see, January was pink, February was purple, March was blue, little did I know how fitting that would be, April was green, May was yellow, and June was brown. I really loved having a color theme instead of a doodle or idea theme, because it took this journal in a different direction than I had previously gone, and I felt more free to mismatch and explore ideas without worrying if it would look coherent. My mood trackers were very beautiful in this half of the year, even though they may not be completely filled in, and I hope to do more like them in the future. My very purple February was self-care focused. I tried doing a challenge where I wrote a list of 29 self-care ideas ranging from easy to intense and tried to pick one out to do every day. I didn't complete all 29, but it was super fun to be motivated to do things that I don't normally do for myself and for others, because self-care really isn't only about yourself. At the end of March, my husband and I had to come back from our anniversary trip early and having missed out on a lot because the country shut down due to COVID. We thought at the time, oh well, at least our vacation was a nice, relaxing change of pace, even if we didn't do anything exciting. Little did we know we would be sheltered in place without work for weeks. And what else can you do but relax at that point? So when April rolled around, my journal was already changing. I included projects and a COVID to-do list in my monthly spread. And my weeklies were very different, with long to-do lists and small events for days. I was excited to set up May because yellow is supposed to be a happy color. Although the realities of the year were setting in, the spreads were beautiful. I just had no motivation to fill them all out. I didn't include any daily slots for events, only a big to-do list for each week. I used the extra space to write quotes or scriptures that I thought would brighten my mood when I read them each week. By June, who wasn't tired? So since my color was brown, along with craft paper, my theme was coffee. I just needed a pick-me-up. I went back to more traditional weeklies, and it ended up being one of my favorite monthly spreads ever. But still, my trackers remained empty. My next journal setup started a lot smaller and more free-form. No theme for part 2 of 2020. And I decided to forego mood and habit trackers completely at the beginning of this journal. Instead, I tried a few new spreads, the 1 line per day spread and weekly reviews. I was hoping to motivate myself to use my journal daily without feeling guilty like I was feeling about looking at my empty trackers. I also decided to leave a page completely empty at the end of each month, in case I needed to add a random page or spread for something current. Yay! We have finally arrived at my very first spread that I ever videoed and posted. And what a fun time it was. Of course, there is still lots to learn. Editing takes a lot more work than I ever imagined. So shout out to all the YouTubers that you enjoy out there. My only regret here was that I didn't have a Blather sticker for the museum page. If you want to see that video, please click the link above. My mid-century modern monthly spread was one of my favorites for the whole year. It was fun and colorful and vintage inspired. The quote page was my favorite spread of the whole month. I wish I could make it bigger and hang it on my wall, but it just doesn't match my home decor. Anyway, if you want to see this video for this setup, please click the link above. My street art inspired month was really fun to make, but the best part by far was filling in the mood tracker. It was my first time going back to mood tracking, and it was so different than any tracker I've ever done before. If you want to see how I did this setup, please click the link above and watch that video. One thing I really missed in my September and October spreads was using stickers. I am a sticker addict. So I was very happy to get to go all sticker happy for November. Also, the autumn themed spread was the first time for the whole year that I matched my journal to the actual season. If you want to see this spread set up, you might be able to in the future. I did film this video, but I never got the chance to edit it so I could post it. To end the year, I decided to go back to the same theme as the setup for my first journal of the year. Start the year in black and white and end it the same way. I even used some of the same paper set in both spreads. When I used the stickers and papers, I felt much better about my spreads, so I am going to stick to a more mishmash scrapbook style for next year's journal. I filmed this spread too, but I never got the time to post the setup. So if you ever want to see that one, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll edit it and post it for you. Okay guys, we are almost done. Or are we just getting started? It's time for a whole new year. Let's go 2021. I did buy the same bullet journal for this year because I loved using it so much last year. No bleed through, plenty of pages, but I was a little dismayed when I learned that the dot grid spacing was different in this one, so I will have to adjust what I'm used to in my spreads. If anybody wants to purchase this journal, you can buy it on Amazon and I will link it in the description. The theme, I guess, for this setup is travel journal. Although I won't actually be traveling anytime soon, it doesn't mean I can't feel the joy of going through life with the excited eyes of a tourist. Let's be happy and positive and enjoy what we can this year. Are you ready? Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. A huge thank you to all the people who watched my videos this year, and thank you to all the watchers who don't know me yet, who are going to watch my videos next year. Please, as a big favor to me, hit the subscribe button, the notifications bell, and like, and maybe shoot me a comment on what you'd like to see in my bullet journal next year. Have a good day, guys.